Greetings and welcome to Sunlight Refuge, where the name of the game is motivation, inspiration, and growth. Hi everyone, my name is Tracey, and if you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So, black man, I got something to tell you. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Because it's about knowing, right? It's about knowing that when you connect to the Most High, you cannot be controlled by the world's false narrative of you, of me, of us, right? But we also have to understand that no one walks this earth untouched of hardships, right? But within the struggle, it's a calling to reveal who you really are. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? But you gotta wear it. You have a divine birthright to wear the crown. And you gotta be bold in your walk. You gotta walk in your strength and represent as the God on earth. As the God on earth. You gotta embody that, right? You gotta exude the wisdom and the grace. And you gotta offer the guidance to your peers and to the youth. Also to your women and your elders, right? Because if you don't know your past, you don't know your future. You got to step into who you really are, not the false narratives of who they say you are. You are the God on earth, the cream of the crop, right? So let's talk about the growing pains. Because as I mentioned before, like no one is exempt from the hardships that this world is going to bring your way, right? But these hardships, these pains, these things that you go through, it's not meant to break you. When it comes from the Most High, it's sharpening you, right? And that's what we have to make sure that we look at when we go through things. Because I know it's hard. I know you be like, golly, man, you know what I'm saying? And when you hear a version of yourself being played over and over and over and over again, you know what I'm saying? That can creep in. Nobody is what is it, invincible? You know what I'm saying? But you got to get back to in alignment with God so you can see who you truly are and you can walk in that strength, in that wisdom, in that knowing, right? So another thing is when we're talking about the growing pains, no, it's not meant to break you. And it's also there's strength in that, because you in that instance becomes a living testimony, right? Our stories, the things that we go through, is what helps the next one and the next one and the next one. So sometimes you have to be the one to endure that for the rest of humanity, right? Being in this world comes with a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to take you 10 toes down to be able to fight through whatever is thrown at you. So yes, there'll be hardships. There'll be injustices. There'll be betrayal. There'll be the false narratives all along your journey. But remember, the eyes on you, right? Not just from the Most High, but from the little girls who look at you as a pillar of strength. And the little boys, who want to be just like you. And the women who stand beside you. And the elders, the ones who pray for you. Right? We are all part of one. We're not individuals. We are part of one collective. And we all have a responsibility within that collective. So look at it not as your individual struggles, as your individual life. Look at it as a part of a system, of a community, of a tribe, of a people. Do you know that you walk with royalty? And not royalty like crowns and thrones and, and all of that kind of stuff. But like with divine power. You got royalty within you. The Most High is in you. That essence is in you. Tap into that. Never forget that. Use that as your strength. And be anchored in faith. In your relationship with the Most High, understand that that's what sharpens you to be a weapon of light. A weapon of light. This world is full of darkness. Sugar-coated. But you are the light. And I want you to know that we see you. We see you. And we know that you are under a lot of pressure. We know that you are stressed. We know that you go through a lot. It's a lot on you. From the world, from yourself. We know it. And guess what? We're praying for you. We're praying for you all the time for your strength to overcome whatever comes your way. So you can know that no matter what comes my way, I will get through it. And I'm not alone. If you can just walk in that, yes, I know it sucks. Yes, I know it's frustrating. Yes, I know it's unfair. Yes, I know it's lame. Yes, I knew. Right? But you got to keep that smile on your face. You got to keep that hunger for being a soldier of the light. You know what I'm saying? You just you gotta keep through it. You gotta keep going through it. Right? And just understand that you have help. You have help. That's the biggest thing I want you to understand is that you have help. You got the Most High. You got your people. You got your partner. You got your family. You got your friend. You got yourself. You got your co-worker. You got your cat down the road. You got help. You got your whoever that is. You got help. You don't have to go through it alone. You don't have to struggle it alone. You don't have to turn to the ways of the world, right? You don't have to do that. So the point that I'm making is, don't hold it in. Don't choose that for yourself. Don't be over there suffering in silence. Don't be feeling bad for yourself. Don't be thinking that nobody cares about you. Don't be thinking that people just da-da-da-da-da, whatever that is. That may be true. More than one thing can be true at a time, right? So that may be true, but it is also true that you got people who is on your side. Just gotta let them in. You gotta choose to let them in, right? But I wanted to ask you a question, which prompts me to ask you this question. What does it feel like to be vulnerable? What does that feel like to you to be vulnerable? Right? Because we see that, you know, nobody wants to go through it alone, but then at the same time, they put this thing on men to where they can't express themselves in the vulnerable sense. Right? Is that an issue for you? Is that hard for you? Is that easy for you? Do you know how to do that? Do you want to do that? Have you done that? What's been your experience with that? Will you try that? You know? To say, I don't really want to go through this alone. Or I'm going through a lot. Can you help me? You know? Or just asking somebody to be a listening ear for you. Sometimes you just got to get it out. Right? What's that experience like? Because I tell you, power stems from the walks in purity and humility and righteousness. Right? There's nothing wrong with saying that. There's nothing wrong with showing that side of you. You don't have to tuck that away with everything else that you tuck away. Right? So if you feel like you're one of those people that just hold in and deal with it on your own, and you know what I'm saying, look into that. Dig a little deeper into that. You wanna know something else? Ain't nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. They just scared of you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. They just scared of you. Right? They don't want you to know who you are. So they call you the super predators. So they call you the menaces to society. So they act like all you are is super, hypersexual, crazed beasts, and you know, what? They just don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to know who you are, because the very thought of you knowing who you are and walking in that, knowing that the Most High lives in you, they know it's over for them. They know they lose their power. They losing their power. They've lost their power. They're losing their power. The more we tap into, the more you tap into, the more we tap into, the less they have over us, over you. Right? Respite me. respite me. Grant me peace and mercy as I try to get every last one of them before they wake up. Listen to that. Satan said, my Lord, grant me respite till the day they are resurrected. As long as you give them power, the longer they gonna have power. And it feeds on it. Day after day, year after year, generation after generation. Who gonna break the cycle? Because the cycle has to be broken. Right? You gotta come out of the ways of the world and stand firm in the divine position. Upright. Upright. You see what I'm saying? And even when you think about like the cross and stuff, you got the upright and you got this us right now. You see what I'm saying? But you got to get it to the upright. You can't no longer be this way. We got to get it to the upright. Right? And that's going to require much of you. That's going to require much of me. That's going to require much of us. So our next generations don't have to continue to go through this. So our ancestors' struggle and fight don't have to be in vain. Right? So this Father's Day, let this be your freedom day. Free of the worldly lies of who they say you are. Freedom of the discord among our people. Freedom of all the vices and the things that they shove and push on our people to keep us vibrating low. Free of the cheating and the beating and the putting your women down. Rebuild your relationship with your children. It's time to heal and be real with one another. Right? Because today is a new day. Today is a new season. Today is the day that you can say, you know, I quit this. I don't want to do this no more. I want better for myself. I want a relationship with the Most High. I want to be a better man for the people around me, for the little ones, for the ones who stand next to me, for the ones who gave birth to me, to the ones who fought for me. Right? And I want to tell you something too. We need you. We need you. Because we cannot fulfill our purpose without you. We can't fulfill our purpose without you. We cannot fulfill our purpose without you. Do you understand? Because you are a reflection of me. And I am a reflection of you. But together, we are a reflection of the Most High. Okay? So heal. Heal yourself. Heal your family. Heal our family. Heal our bond together. Heal our communities. You are the origin. You are the key. So stand firm. Hold your head up high and walk with the knowing of who you are. You are a vessel of God. You are a vessel of the Most High. God is within you. The question is, what you gonna do with it? What will you do with it? Are you fighting alone, or are we fighting together? Happy Father's Day. Thank you for all that you do, all that you are, the things that you'll do in the future, the things that you're doing right now, the influences that you're making on the people around you, for the struggle, for the fight, for the sacrifices, for the love, for the strength, for the protection, for the providing, for the vision, for the mission, for the leadership. Thank you for it all. And though Father's Day is more than just today, we want to say thank you. So, till the next time, have a wonderful, wonderful day.